That's why Krishna is telling yoginam api sarvesham madhigata antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yamam. That means cultivating ashakti on the Lord means one should be free from this bodily consciousness. Cultivating asakti towards the Lord means he should be free from this state of consciousness. That I am this, oh, I'm Mataji, or I'm Prabhu, or I'm a child, or I'm a girl, or I'm an elderly person, or I'm a, elderly woman. I'm this, I'm that, I'm a doctor, I'm a scientist, I'm an engineer, I'm this, I'm that. I should be free from all of these things. No, by hearting few slokas will not give us this consciousness, we dear devotees. Hearing selflessly, hearing without any ulterior motives, accepting the truth as is. When we have that state of consciousness, by the mercy of the Lord, we get that. By the mercy of the spiritual master, we get it. There is no, dear devotees, there is no other way. That means through our endeavor, through our efforts, through our getting up in the morning, through our rounds, we will realize that self-realization. No, no, no. The self-realization has to be given to us. Because this is Kali Yuga. This is not Satyuga. In Satyuga, they actually receive that because they do for 60,000 years. We can't even sit for a couple of hours. Forget about 60,000 years. Our lifespan is only 60 years. Within that, half of the time is gone in sense gratification. Sleeping and doing sense gratification. Half of the life is gone in that only. Other half is used for earning money and getting some happiness. That's about it. That means a valuable human form of life is gone. That's why in Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Why? Why he came? Because Kali Yuga means age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Kalaham kapatam. Quarrel, hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means a duplicitous nature. What is this duplicitous nature? Oh, I tell to chant Hare Krishna, but I don't chant Hare Krishna. I tell to follow four-letter principles, but I don't follow four-letter principles. I tell to be honest, but we are not honest. This is duplicitous nature. This is hypocrisy. For example, if a person supposed to do austerities, then only he'll go back home, back to Godhead. That means if I don't do austerities, that means I will not go home back to Godhead. For example, if a devotee has to do this, then only he'll go to the spiritual world. Like generally Krishna, he will not tell. You remember a few days back we were discussing about who goes to the spiritual world. We were discussing about that, right? What is that shloka? Anyone remembers? Nirmana moha, chitta sanga dosha. That means he has to develop those qualities to go to the spiritual world. Krishna is not mentioning about the activities there. Krishna is not mentioning about the austerities there. For example, if a person cannot do that, that means he is not eligible to go to the spiritual world. That is where Lord Chaitanya came in this age. He have the simple process. You do this. You cannot do anything, just depend on me. Just remember me. Shraddhavan bhajate yamam samayukta tamamata. I'll give you everything. Remember me. Please do not forget. Just keep me in your heart and heart. Oh, you cannot do this, just keep me in your heart and heart. Whatever little you do, you just do it for me. Whatever little you have, if whatever little you can do, you just do it for me. This is a loving father. In chapter 12, Krishna he explains about these different stages. He is summarizing. If you can completely fix me in your consciousness and then do pure devotional service, you'll come to me. It is stage one. If you cannot do that, just approach a spiritual master, follow the regulative principles under his guidance, practice devotions. Oh, you cannot even do this? Okay, okay. Let me go further step down. What is that? You you follow some regulative principles and cultivate knowledge, then that is better for you. If you cannot even do that, then you at least do the process, at least hear, at least try to understand what's happening. And then slowly through that hearing, again come to the stage of renunciation. That means what is the Lord trying to connect? He's actually telling what we can do, and then through that he's also again reconnecting the dots. That means he's again telling us to come to this plane of renunciation. That's very interesting because Lord is coming to us for us. It's not like in the school of Christianity, if you don't come to us, you'll go to hell forever. That means, for example, if a person doesn't know who Jesus is or his instruction, that means he'll go to hell forever. God is not that kind of a father. It's important. For example, person doesn't know anything about that. That means he'll go to the hell forever. He didn't know anything. Hare Krishna. So these kind of words we should be careful. Cannot proclaim like that. That's why if we actually see here, the Lord is actually coming to us like a father, coming. He'll tell the child, can you go for IIT? Then the child says, no, I can't go. Then he says, can you go for NIT? He says, no, I can't go for NIT. Can you at least write MSET? He says, oh, MSET also very difficult. Okay, don't worry, I will give you a seat. I'll do the payment seat, and then I'll call my friend, he has a college, and then I'll give you a seat in that. Because the child cannot do anything. He cannot write an IIT entrance, he cannot write NIT, he cannot write local engineering test, he cannot even do anything. Then father says, still I'll give you mercy. That the father who is still trying to give that mercy, this is what Lord Chaitanya's movement is. Please understand. Because we do not have any of those qualities. No interest, no enthusiasm, no determination, no patience, no utsaha. None of those things are man. None of those things are there. So likewise, when these things are not manifesting in the heart, then what is the only hope for us? To depend. Should completely depend. Whoever is depending sincerely, he'll get that mercy and follow the words to the core of the heart. That's what Srila Prabhupada is mentioning here, right? The Bhagavad Gita teaches one how to absorb the mind and intelligence in the thought of the Lord. That is what Yoginam Api Sarvesham means. Actually, we'll discuss further about this. I'll stop here because I have a hard stop today. I want to see if anyone has any questions in the next 5 minutes. Would like to add anything, like to share, because this is really mercy moment, dear devotees. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement is a merciful movement. And the only thing one we should not do is we should never be capricious with this movement. We should sincerely hear, we should sincerely strive to follow. In and out, everything should be same. Never have any expectations. Never look for some prestige or name, fame, profit, adorations. Never look for if a person He's appreciating me or putting me a garland. Never ever look for that. If you're looking for that means this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement is not for us. The state of consciousness which Arjuna manifested is something profound. See, after this, these are all the words he's talking after surrender, dear devotees. Arjuna is not like loosely speaking whatever is coming to the heart. Let us speak something. He is not speaking like that. He is actually asking the questions from the core of his heart. That's why the Bhagavad Gita is very interesting science. No, Arjuna opened up like that. That's why Krishna is reciprocating. Yoginam api sarvesham madgata antaratma. In the core of his heart, Shaul cultivates a Shraddha towards me. Bhajate omam samayukta tamomataha. Is more dear to me. So what is happening there? What is a consciousness actually drives us. Our qualities actually drive us. It is not this body. This body is temporary. This should have minimum maintenance. Not too much. We should not be worried too much about this body, putting some makeup, this, that, putting hair dyes. I've seen devotees also putting hair dyes. Arey, yaar, every day you think about, every day you hear about this. Again, you put hair dye to the hair. What does it mean? I mean, you're thinking about this body. I remember one time a spiritual master told me, you know what? Don't trust a person who puts hair dye, especially the practicing sadhaka. Don't trust him because he's duplicitous. Why? Because he wants to show off. He wants to be young. He told us, never trust any person who puts hair dye. Because externally we can learn so many things. Whom to trust, whom not to trust. Where to put faith, where not to put faith. If a person is trusting that kind of a person who puts a hair dye, who has so bodily consciousness, don't you think he will cheat us tomorrow? Definitely he'll cheat us tomorrow. Please understand. Because he's so absorbed in himself. No, later on I found a devotee like that. Oh, I started staying away from him. Krishna Krishna. See, I don't have to do anything with that devotee. But I have to follow the instruction of Mr. Chanastra. I have to be very careful with that person. No, he might construct big temples also, but still I have to be careful. They're very important. That means our external behavior comes through our consciousness only. Please understand. It's not like simple hair dye. Why hair dye is not a big deal? No, no, no. There's a consciousness which is driving behind that. We are worried of that. See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when Prakashananda Saraswati Thakur Maharaj and all his disciples were there, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat at the place where he was washing the feet. And what is he doing over there? He says that no, I cannot speak in the midst. I cannot sit in the. He doesn't say I have to speak. He says I cannot sit in the midst of you because you are all exalted. I'm a lowly person. I have to sit here. You should sit in the top. Then their heart melted by seeing that person's genuine words from the heart. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is showing this is what attitude which we need to approach. When the qualities are this, when we see the other person as superior, then what is we are always. That's what the Shraddha cultivates, right? In the heart. Very important. Hare Krishna. I'll, I'll stop here. Anyone
Hare
would like
Krishna Prabhuji.
to add anything? Yes, Shama Bhaswati Amma. Please
Yes,
tell.
accept my humble obeisances, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, yes, our duplicitous nature is actually, it's a bar for our bhakti. improvement, like for me, Prabhuji. Like bodily consciousness is sometimes it's not, I mean, not sometimes, it's not at all recommended, Prabhu, as you mentioned. So every activity, what I'm doing, I have to be careful whether I'm pleasing Guru or doing just to please myself. That always I ask myself the question, whatever activity in the name of Krishna consciousness also I'm doing, whether I'm doing for pleasing Guru, Krishna, or pleasing myself.
Yes.
And
Actually, I remember my spiritual master telling, Mataji should dress very simple. Should
yeah,
not wear like big jewelry, is this, that, so much extraordinary. We shouldn't show. We shouldn't show off. We should be very humble. We should be very simple. Because what is that? Big dresses, doing this makeup, that makeup. What is, it's an attraction. We are attracting the material nature. We don't want to attract that. We don't want to do that. We should be simple. And if the husband is a sincere Vaishnava, he agrees to that. He will never say, oh, why are you not doing makeup? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Because he is also simple now. So it's important. Should you understand? Because the more we use, the more we do makeup, this, that, so many other things, we actually absorbed in this. We feel that this is we are. We are this body. So we should be simple. Should wear simple sari, simple attire. Speak truth. Speak Krishna consciousness. Discuss Krishna consciousness. That is the life. If everyone else is doing, that's okay. What we are doing is important. There's one more thing. I think I'll stop here because I have to have a hard stop.
thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Amma.
Thank you.
Again, if I caused an inconvenience, please excuse me, but we'll continue our session tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Shri Prabhupada Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dhanna Pranam.
Thank you, Subal Prabhu. Thank you, dear devotees. Hare Krishna.
Krishna devotees, anybody would like to sing any bhajan or do Prem Dhwani?